Hello everyone, and this is Astrology, bringing you the tarot week reading for week 12 and 13. This is Vedic astrology, a bright day to guide you over the sea of life. This is a general tarot reading for all ascendants in the Earth trine for the period March 20th to April 2nd, 2022. Okay, these are the earth signs and they are Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So this is the earth trine, and my previous videos on the tarot series will give you further explanation or details. But should you require any information or anything, you can always drop me a line at zeta55@outlook.com, or you can visit my website zedamastrology.com. Again, the transit of the Graha and the explanation of this slide. I have begun that detailed analysis in Tarot Week 9. You can also get it in Tarot Week 10 and 11. But it explains the trines in the fire trine, earth trine, air trine, and water trine. The trine's synergy in Vedic astrology and tarot is given here, showing you the alignment of the houses 1, 5, 9 that makes up the trine, any way you count it or check it or review it. And it also introduces the Kendras, the houses of Lord Vishnu, and these are the houses 1, 4, 7 and 10 in Vedic astrology. Again, you can get further details on this or an explanation in my previous videos. Okay, we are going to deal with the selection of the tarot cards for the fire, earth, air and water trines. And this is the Lenormand pack that I'm going to deal with. And as I did in the last weeks, I am going to deal the entire 36 cards for the Lenormand pack so that all the cards are utilized and that, there is no repetition of a reading. It's a better visual, it's a better focus for me and for you as a client or subscriber to understand the potential obstacles and successes for each trine. And all that I'm doing is dealing the pack out into 4 stacks. Each would have 9 cards each, and it will be fire, earth, air and water. Those are the stacks. And it's not only for your benefit, it's for the benefit of anybody whom you may know that are in the other trines, whether it's friends or family. You will know what are the potentials for this period and how to deal with certain situations with them if you are interested in looking at the other videos that I'll be putting out from this video here. So that I'm doing 4 videos, one on fire, which is the stack that I'm dealing with there now, one on earth, then one on air and one on water, so that you may know people who are in these trines and we will learn from this for them. So I'm going to do it in a backward way now, in that we are going to deal with water first. And we are going to look at the first card for water, which is snake. And that first card is snake. The second card is dog. The next card is coffin. Coffin. The fourth card is lilies. Lilies. The next card is house. House. Then we have tower. Tower. Birds is what we pull for water trine here. Then gentleman, and the final card for the water trine is key. Key. So that is the 9 card spread for the water trine. We are going to deal with the air trine now. And you know what, let me just see if I can give you a visual of these cards so that you can see the entire 9 card spread here. I'm just pulling them just for a visual so that you can see, the cards and how they are going to be dealt with, even though I'm giving you the selection individually. It's just for a visual. Okay, and the first card here for A is mice. Mice. The next card is child. Then we have tree. Tree, as tree in the forest. Then we have stork. Letter is the next one upcoming. Letter. Then we have, what do we have here? Stars. Stars. Then we go to whip. Whip. The penultimate card is crossroads. And the final card is rider. Rider. So then we go to the earth trine cards now, and let us do the 9 card spread for this. And the first card here is ring. Ring. The next card is garden, followed by the sun, followed by the sun, and then we have the clouds. Rain and sunshine here. And then we have lady, lady, followed by cross, a cross. Then we have mountain, mountain, followed by clover, clover. And then the final card here for the earth trine is fish, fish. So all we have now to do the 9 card spread for is fire. So let's get that done and move on. The first card in fire trine is number 10, the site. 10, the site, you know, the farmer's site that you do harvesting in. And then you have number 32, the moon, the moon. Then you have the ship, and followed by bouquet, number 9, the bouquet. And then the next card we have here is book, book. Then it's followed by the fox, fox. Heart, number 24, heart. And anchor is the card which is just before the final card of the bear. So that is the cards we have here, and that's what we are going to look at for fire, earth, air, and water. Okay, well, here we have the earth trine. And remember, the earth trine is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And the central card that we have for the earth trine is the ring. And what is it about the ring? The ring is about commitment, promise, honors, partnership, cooperation. It's also about a cycle, because there are no breaks in it. You know, it's a cycle. It's a full ring. It talks about contracts, agreements, going around in circle, what is predictable. So what commitments do you need to make? What do you need to do to seal the deal, as it were? What are you committed to that is no longer serving you? So this is the card of the ring in the Lenormand pack. That is the core card for the earth trine for the tarot week 12 and 13. And then the next card we have is garden. And when we pair garden with the ring, what we have is, you know, a loving community, a supporting and enabling social network, so that your commitment is going to get support from your community. Your social network is probably going to put it all over the social media for you to say what is your commitment and promise. So be a little careful. It might be a positive, you know, card, but be a little careful. We don't want everything on social media, do we? And then we have the sun. My goodness. And the sun is all about love and finding joy in love and having a happy relationship, so that that joy in love is making you make a commitment and give a promise that you are going to honor. Probably it's an agreement, it's a marriage, who knows? You yourself know your choices. And then we have clouds. Now clouds can be a little confusion, but it could also be that you are blowing away the confusion by making this commitment, you know. But you might have a little a little hesitation, but at the end of the day, the core card here and the positives for you allow you to make that commitment and that promise. And watch it, full circle, lady. So you are making a commitment to a lady, you are making a promise, you are honoring a promise. You have been going around in circles, you were a little confused, but you are now ready to make that promise because you have the support from the garden, from the social network, from the community. You have the happiness from your relationship and joy. So it's going to be a good period for you, Earth Trine, a very good period. We have the cross, and the cross paired with the clouds, again a little confusion, but it is, you know, more of a spiritual nature, more of uncertainty. Do you have enough finances? Is your home ready? Do you have to do anything else before you make this promise, or are you kind of little hasty in making this promise? Let the clouds blow away that confusion and give you that commitment that will bring you joy and happiness. With the mountains, and when we pair cloud with the mountains, you know, you're afraid of being stuck in a situation. So you have the sun there, that this relationship has brought you joy and love. You don't want to continue to be stuck without making that commitment to move forward. So climb that mountain, take that decision to climb that mountain and to see the world on the other side. The grass may very well be greener on the other side of the mountain. You never know. And then we have the clover, and the clover paired with the garden tells you it's a social opportunity for you. So it might bring you fame that you may not want, but it will bring you fame and you will take it a bit lightly. So just be a little careful there. You know, the clover in this situation is something that will probably extrapolate your commitment. Somebody may put it up and it may go viral. Do you want that? Think about it, and probably that's where the confusion is coming around, because of maybe your own status on social media. Who knows? And then the final card here, we have fish. And when we pair the garden with the fish, is that you value your public image. So that may very well be a little bit of where the confusion is coming from, where the mountain gives you that uncertainty and hesitation because you can't see beyond today or beyond the present. But you have to take that little risk, climb that mountain, because the ring there is giving you a positive. It's giving you a positive with the lady, with the sun, with clover, with garden. The confusion and cross comes from the past. If we look at cross, cloud, and mountain, that is the past. So the present here is all about you and your commitment and your honor, and the future here is all about getting support and being valued for your commitment, and understanding that is a shared wealth. You know that your image and your reputation can be enhanced through social media by you making this promise with the ring. Bhagwan has once again allowed me to bring these messages to you based on resources he has allowed me to access. Earth Trine, you are in a good place for this period, March 20th to April 2nd. There are a little confusion, but you need to know that the choice is always yours and you are the ruler of your life. Make that commitment if you are supposed to make that commitment. Honor that promise that you had to honor, and be good for this period. Be happy, be safe, and be healthy. I will see you next time, and take care until then. Bye.